Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the fish room. My name is Travis. Today I want to show you a somewhat common issue here in the 300-gallon reef, and I'm going to talk about it, how it happened, and kind of what I'm going to do to hopefully save this green Montipora cap. So, as you can see, there is a giant 5 or so inch in diameter white spot in the middle of this Montipora cap. Long story short, came down here and saw a pretty decent sized chunk of this purple tort in the middle of the cap, and of course the tort has died, but it looks like it's also going to take out this Monty with its death. So over the last 48 hours or so, it did go from about 3 inches to 5 inches. I've come in here, I've done a water change, I brushed it out because it was developing not so much of a slime, but it was you could see that the STN was spreading. So I went ahead and removed that via water change, power heads. I also did the turkey baster, and it expanded another 2 inches or so. So basically, I'm just kind of monitoring it at this point and just further preventing spreading to other corals, as well as completely killing off this giant piece of Montipora. Now, what am I going to do next over, say, the next week or so? Well, the main goal is to stop the spread. So I double checked my water parameters. Everything is on spot. My alkalinity was a little low. I did get an up growth, I guess you can call that, an upspurt of growth over the last few weeks for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why, but my alkalinity took a dip because I wasn't paying attention to it. So it did drop down below 7. It's now currently back to about 7.8. So I still need to get it back to about my 8.5 and 9 range. So I'll do that over the next couple weeks. But outside of alkalinity being lower than usual, everything else, nitrates, phosphates, magnesium and calcium, all that stuff is in the correct range. Now, I haven't sent an ICP test out in a while, but I will do that here in a couple months or so. But either way, everything is pretty good, except for, taking some damage here from that tort and starting to spread. So I guess long term, my plan is to monitor this, because again, this has happened before. So as long as it stops spreading, it will kind of turn brown, collect a little bit of algae, nothing crazy. The fish will pick at it, and then eventually the green Monty will continue to grow over that white spot and kind of go back to normal in the next few months. Now, my concern is, as you can see, I have some hairy mushrooms here that were really small when I got them many years ago, and they have kind of taken off, and you can see that it's growing up over the side of the Monty cap. Now, my concern is it's also getting hit by another tort, 2 torts, as well as an encrusting Monty up there on that rock structure that you're probably not seeing clearly yet. But either way, this Monty cap is getting hit by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if you get right here, you can see it's about to hit that appleberry acro, and it's actually touching. You can see where it's starting to turn brown a little bit. So it's getting hit from about 5 different directions, which could be okay if it was not just all acropora and encrusting Monties kind of going at it. If it was something a little less aggressive, maybe like a Gorgonian or something of that, or maybe another Montipora cap like we have over here, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But because it's getting hit from all directions, I don't know if this coral is going to recover. So again, plan to monitor it. If it continues to spread, so say I wake up tomorrow and it's gone another inch or so, I will come in here and knock off as much of this as I can, frag it out, and try to get what I can sales-wise out of it, because you guys know this tank's purpose is to grow coral and sell it on the website. And if I'm losing 12-inch colonies because of this kind of stress, it's just better to save what you can and kind of make what you can off of it, and kind of start over on this rock structure, which wouldn't be a horrible idea. I would get in here and definitely cut off some of this mushrooms, because they're just going everywhere. So yeah, so it might give me an opportunity to grow something new or put another piece back in its place, because I do like how it comes out over the center and kind of fills in the gap here along with the other corals. So that's one Monty that's kind of getting a beat in. And real quick before I let you go, I have another one here. It's like a blue with red polyps. This guy's getting smashed. Bird's nest, spondones, acropora, tort, and then I did take off a huge chunk of this green slimer that was growing up underneath it as well. And yeah, this is just kind of the things that we have to deal with, right? Reef tank, it's a closed box. Corals can only grow so much before they really get in there and start hammering each other. It just is what it is, right? So yeah, so if you guys experienced this before, let me know how it turned out for you. I'm thinking, my gut's telling me that I am going to have to remove this coral. It's just because I've dealt with it so many times, just kind of I'm leaning that direction. So it's okay. We still have a ton of it here, and then the frag tanks have a bunch of chunks in there as well. So with that being said, I will let you guys go. Appreciate all the support on the new 20-gallon all-in-one kit. You guys showed a ton of support on that, so I really do appreciate it. But yeah, outside of that, if you want to support me any other way, check out my website, fishofhex.com, and I will see you guys later. All right, peace.